Yeah, May 23rd, 1:49. Out playing with my etrike bug out system, camping system, just utility toy hauler trailer I've made up, and just gonna walk and talk about the gear I've got loaded in, what I'm gonna play with. Starting with the trike, this is a Add Motor M330P7. It's a 750 watt. The battery that came with it was a 20 amp hour. I've got a secondary identical battery that is a 13 amp hour. And then I jerry rigged a deep cycle solar battery. It's a 48 volt, 52 volt, just Life Pro 4. But it's a 50 amp hour that I can wire onto the bike for a whole lot bigger range. Just take that out of the bag, plug it where the battery goes, and boom, it's a functioning battery. So I got that all charged up. On my trike here, I've got a solar power Bluetooth speaker, LED headlight bar that turns and swivels with whenever I turn the bike so the light shines the direction I'm heading. Basic fixed headlight that just shines forward. I've added on and changed out the stock tires to the HEB all skate 20x4 puncture resistant massive treads. Got that on all the tires and ordered and put those on my trailer. Nice fancy phone holder. I still need to do a dangle down bag or something to hold a extra battery to recharge the phone while I'm on the go. Water bottle holders, each one holds 1 liter water bottle that I haven't loaded up yet. I'm not road ready. Oh, some rear bags. I've got a tarp and a small toolkit, and this is just extra rope and cordage to tie things on. This is a bug out bag that I've built with just the bare essentials. Call it the 5 C's, and just other little goodies that I've thrown in. So I've got water filtration, shelter, the ability to boil water, keep water, just basic stuff. So in my rear compartment, I've got the big 50 amp hour battery, the backup 13 amp hour battery, and all the necessary chargers. For my trailer get up here, did my own hitch system that I just had this spare bar. It wasn't really supporting anything, it was just there. So conjured up a hitch type system. This little ball system I got off of Amazon or Walmart.com. Works really well, and that's something I'm trying out, see if it needs improvement. Conjured up scrap stuff to make a secondary just for the same logic and reasoning of a trailer pulled with a vehicle has multiple tie-on points in case one fails. So yeah, kind of did that on my tongue system here. That latches to the ball. When I don't have the pull handle to maneuver by hand, I just tie onto the paracord that's going through the main pipe. Oh man, this trailer has been through so many versions, changes, trial and errors, and this is no different. Where this is, I call it version 4.4. So the big main body box there is the new change. Conjured up and imagined up a suspension system that just gives me extra support when I'm riding around. I've tried that out, works pretty well. Had to make some changes with the internals in there and the extra support brace. My frames for my tires for that support, just made the material, took it to a buddy, he welded it up. This project started as a primarily found material, only using found materials and what I got for free. But then just certain things I had to purchase, the tires, the flat bar material that makes up the framing, but a lot of it is still base free stuff. The main body box I recently just got, painted it up and put it on. Just expands my cargo capacities. But the bed frame there, still all found materials, 2x4s and some aluminum Z channel I acquired. But all this is going to be pulled by that with me pedaling, and just pick and choose out of the camping equipment and just add on stuff that I keep in my doomsday shelter to say. No, that ain't it. It's a fucking guard shed, bro. And that's all my camping stuff in there. So, yeah, walk and talk. Some of it is essential, other is not. Starting with these guys, they're just extendo poles. Just kind of like what I got on the back there. I think they go up to like 7 foot tall. Helps with the tarping system and the shelters and what I can do. Got a camping folding lamp pole, twist together. It's just stake in the ground to hold stuff like a little light or hats or whatever. This guy is actually a expando big-ish table. Think like coffee table, and that's a side table. I purchased and got a foldable, portable campfire stand grill thing and just a high back chair to sit around. I picked that high back chair because I'm a big boy, and the feet is what I focused on, and they are like kind of round cuppies, so it's not a simple pole that's going to sink into the ground when I sit in it. I've tried it and it sits really well. Just some camo material I've messed around with a little earlier to see how it covers up the trailer. It's not bad. Just gonna have to bundle it back up. I'll keep it. I'm thinking about what out of all of this can leave the kit. What is something I kind of want to keep and carry all times in that trailer. So the craziness that I'm thinking here is I could detach from the main trailer and just take off on the trike and be fine with bug out bag and all the rechargeable, etc. But I need grid power to keep that going. This system is all solar powered, so some panels we haven't gotten to yet, and battery system I can recharge on a sunny day and a good day. But moving on here, that's just a random backpack I threw in for large portable carry. It's full of clothes. There's some cold weather stuff in there, a big jacket. A big thing in there is water bladders. I believe I've got 9-liter capacity, 3 different bags. Just fill up for water purification and water collection. And the bag just makes it handy. Transport, this one's a bit more heavier duty. So if I gotta walk to get water somewhere, that's what it's for. Little doormat left over we had around the house, I threw it in there. These are purchased foldable blankets, rug things that I just throw about, lay about, uses butt cushions. That big mamma jamma is pretty new. I'm going to test that out this weekend, and that is a cot tent. So it's a cot with a tent attached. Saves me the trouble of like extra tent. And I've got plenty of tents. Oh boy, do I have tents. But this one keeps me off the ground and hopefully reduces the amount of like air pads and cushioning my big butt requires and desires. So we'll try that out. I've reduced it down to 1 air mattress that's got a sheet set and a pillow, and these 2 guys are just poofy down blankets that should keep me warm. The end of May here, lovely day weather, but nighttime stuff, it's actually been pretty chill lately, so hopefully they'll do the deed. These are the bags I attach to my front forks. They can just slip on and click, and they're rock solid. Love those things. They got those for additional storage. So within each one is a 10 by 20 Otigris rainfly. So yeah, just big old tarps, 10 by 20. I can connect them or just have 2 separates or whatever you want to do with the tarp. This guy is a new-ish acquisition. It's the Otigris Cozy Shack hot tent. I don't know if I'm going to use that. I threw that in the kit just to play around with it, but it's kind of a breezy day, and just in general, might not set that up just because I got the cot tent. Aqua Quest 10 by 10 heavy duty tarp. The moment I took that out of the package, I loved it. I just love the feel of it, and it's a good heavy duty tent. So just extra rain cover. The Arcturus outdoor emergency blanket. Yeah, might repurpose that to help insulate the cooler when it's inside the trailer. But yeah, extra stuff. So here I've got extra rope, more rope, and multiple levels of stakes just for tie downs. I'm pretty sure all my other stuff has ropes and stakes within it, but Extras don't hurt in case you want to get crazy and creative. All powers. That is a portable, foldable, 200 watt peak solar panel setup. So that is going to recharge. That's a version 1 Jackery 1000. So I've tested that. It is capable of recharging my primary batteries, but not that big 50 amp hour. It takes multiple recharges of the Jackery to recharge that 50 amp hour several times, several days. It's a lot of cycles. So that's the point of this system, is we're going to give it a try. That is a 100 watt foldable portable solar panel, and I evolved the trailer to where the thinking is unfold that guy while everything is fully loaded on top of the cot tent there that services my roof on top, and recharge on the go. Just connect the Jackery. I'm not going to try to recharge the batteries as I'm using them. I just don't like that idea or concept of running wires to and fro. But I could kick around the idea of recharging the primary batteries off of the Jackery on the go with that solar panel set mounted to the roof and collecting and recharging jack while it's charging the batteries. Try again. Try new stuff. If it don't work, try something else. This guy is just electronic bags, charger, cables, battery banks that I could spread throughout camp, keep my phone, keep my tablet charged up, my other electronic stuff, just extra stuff, recharge wires. What is that? Membrane Solutions water filtration system, gravity fed system. I like it. It's worked for me before when I tested this in the previous version. It worked out great. Didn't make me sick, so that worked. And I just collected from my rain barrel system. Basic cook kit. Got a wok in there, a little frying pan, multiple plates. I got utensils. That is a solo stove with a pot. So in case I don't want to do full setup or something, just quick little solo stove. And I believe that's holding a dishwashing system. Got a bottle of detergent, and I'll probably just use a rag or my hand to wash things down. This cooler I've tried before, and I'm going to try again with extras. Throw in some ice packs, keep drinks cold, or if I want to carry meat, chicken or steak to grill up on a system or journey, I got that option. I think I'm going to use that Arcturus reflective to help insulate the exterior, just to reflect heat away, help it stay colder longer. Give that trick a try. My tie down straps everything to that with my D-rings there. I've got that set there and another set on the rear. Yeah, inside I did kind of help insulate a little bit other than just a basic box. Still kept it pretty basic, kept the weight down, put in a little bit of foam padding insulation, like 1/4 inch foam stuff I had laying around. Threw in those gel packs to keep things kind of dry, absorb moisture. But gonna nitpick through all this stuff and see what I add. I mean, nothing I absolutely need, but glamping on the road, and it's all solar powered. Bug out system, Project Hobo, whatever I want to call this crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna check this out, maybe load it up, go for a test ride. Kind of waiting for the missus to get a little closer to home from work, just in case I need a rescue, something breaks down, catastrophic failure occurs. I am kind of thinking or curious about carrying a fire extinguisher, just in case, because during testing, and that's fully loaded here in my backyard, my display did read out my wattage and what I use for going to the motor, and it was peaked out at 999s. So I'll take that as that's 1,000 watts coming from a 750 watt motor. I'm worried or concerned about burning the motor out, or just getting it so hot from traveling for so long with that 50 amp hour. I'm testing the range and what I can do. Previous test, the original batteries, these guys is 20 amp hour, and I got a 13. Tried it with that, and I got about 20 miles fully loaded, but it was also a previous version trailer. Box wasn't there. So, yeah, if it happens, it happens. Take it as it comes. That's why I'm doing this. Well, I'm going to pack all this gear back in. Maybe go hit the road. Make a video when I'm doing that. But, etrike system. Pulling a trailer, holding survival equipment. Yeah. Nuttier than squirrel turds. But I'm going to load it up. Maybe do a test ride. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.